You. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Harrison Barnes.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Sanders is out there with Davis. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at point guard. And for the Nets, they've got Harrison Barnes. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Vucevic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste, am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Here's Brunson against Charlotte. He was really on his game. There's the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Vucevic, Brunson, good.
You heard the whistle, but Brunson played right through it, able to knock it down.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn, Bridges finds DiVincenzo. He takes it in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
DiVincenzo has a real nice burst, and that time used it.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Basketball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barnes. Takes the three.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
That's tipped. Thomas with the steal. Barnes against Brunson. Barnes kicks it over to Schroeder. Vucevic setting the pick for Schroeder. The pass to Vucevic. And Davis pulls it down.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Anthony Davis. Picked by Finney-Smith. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, not known as an outside shooter. He's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
DiVincenzo against Thomas. Davis sets a screen. Into the lane. Here's DiVincenzo. Great D that time from Vucevic. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. Pass to Schroeder. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The pass to Bridges. He's off on that one. Good D by Thomas. Brooklyn trailing. To the wing right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bridges. Here's Thomas. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 5 to shoot. It's Thomas outside.
DiVincenzo can add so much value because of the way he goes at it defensively.
Schroeder against Brunson. Sanders sets the screen for DiVincenzo. Knocked away. Down low. Here's Davis. And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Vucevic. He has yet to score. And it's Schroeder missing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Bridges, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
Through the years here, Bridges getting better and better at shooting off the bounce.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. No good off the back of the rim.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Bridges against Barnes. Bridges kicks to DiVincenzo. Passes to Brunson. Sanders against Vucevic. Here's Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Brunson. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
With it. Pass to Anunoby. That one drops for him.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Nets trail by 6. Now the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Thomas. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
First team foul.
And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thomas. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson surveying the D. Now here's Sanders. D right on him. Anunoby has the open look. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Thomas up top. Sanders covering. Thomas inside. Working on Sanders.
Sanders. First personal foul, team seconds.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Back to Brunson. Fades. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Thomas kicks to Barnes. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Knocks it loose. 5 on the clock. Schroeder looking around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here's Sanders. Finney-Smith defending. Davis kicks to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Hornets in Charlotte. Barnes finds Schroeder. Back to Barnes. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Sanders passes to Bridges. Passes it to Brunson. To the inside. And Davis throws it down.
Whenever Anthony Davis is rolling to the rim like he was right there after the screen, you have to get him the ball. He's going to capitalize most every time.
Timeout.
On the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his team.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. Pass to Simmons. Kicks it to Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Bridges. Bridges against Simmons. Lock at 6. Tries the hook. That one's not going to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's the three. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now, here's Sanders. Guarded closer. Anunoby kicks to Sanders. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kane's checked in. On defense, the Nets trailing by 2. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Sanders. Back to Bridges. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Diallo, no good. Davis dishes to Sanders. Oh, Anunoby in position. And stolen by Simmons. Schroeder outside. Back to Simmons. They set the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his 3-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Outside, Davis. The pass to Kane. And here's Brunson. The 3. Clowney pulls it in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Simmons against Hart. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Clock at 4. And the 3 ball is good. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence connecting on that catch and shoot.
Kane, the pass to Brunson. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Schroeder outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Jump shot coming along a little bit now for Dennis Schroeder, looking more assertive and taking a few more chances.
Pass to Kane. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Brunson finds Davis. Up top, Anunoby. And stolen by Diallo. Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Passes it to Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nets trail by 4. We've got Goodwin. Also Thomas out there. Simmons is out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Pass to Anunoby. Going inside. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Goodwin, guarded by Robinson. And here is Goodwin. And the pass to Sharp. Outside for Thomas. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Brunson. The rebound by Sharp.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Back to Simmons. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Stolen by Robinson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Kane, that's good. Kane's got his first bucket of the night.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Thomas. Last game we saw him score 13.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Kane. Back to Anunoby. Pulls it up. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Now here's Thomas. He's guarded closer. Over Kane. And again, it's the Nets missing. New York leading by 3. Great D that time from Thomas. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Pass to Sharp. The dish now to Thomas. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Passes it to Brunson. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Thomas. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Knicks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Pass to Clowney. Back to Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas, no luck.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Vucevic checked in for Brooklyn. Barnes comes in for Diallo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Robinson. New York on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Ball's knocked loose. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anunoby, good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Thomas, here we go. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Got a piece of it. Hart with it. Now Thomas defending. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Brunson up top. Guarded by Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. Down low. Here's Thomas. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Davis finishing it off.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Simmons against Brunson. Simmons inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson. Vucevic defending. The shot's good from Brunson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 12. Now Thomas. He's got 15. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. To the middle. Davis kicks to Hart. New York moving it around. The shot's good from Brunson.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Let's hear it. Make some noise for Keith White.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Ben Simmons. The Knicks also changing it up. Sanders comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Kane in for Jalen Brunson. Up top, Finney-Smith. Sanders covering. No good from Finney-Smith.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
One shot.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly aligned so far here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 12.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Schroeder passes to Vucevic. The three from Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his third assist on the night. New York leading by 7. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Nets. It's Thomas on the wing. And the layup is good. And now it's only a 5-point New York lead.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
DiVincenzo passes to Sanders. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Sanders. Davis sets a screen. Fade away. Sanders' shot is off. And here are the Nets. They've got an 8-0 run. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Vucevic. Sanders with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic.
First personal foul. Team second.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
That's good from Sanders. And Simmons, he's checked in for Thomas. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 6. Barnes finds Schroeder. Here he goes. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. So for the Knicks, Bridges is checked in for Anunoby, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Kane. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. He kicks to Davis. Throws it up high. Now here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. Barnes passes to Schroeder. Now Finney-Smith. Inside. The 11-footer, and it's Vucevic missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Schroeder against Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 13.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Davis. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Schroeder.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Shoots over Schroeder. Brunson no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And a fast break now for New York. The finish. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And DiVincenzo does a good job of using that quickness to pry that one away.
The pass to Vucevic. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Passes to Finney-Smith from downtown. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson's got 5 rebounds tonight. dishes it to Sanders. And the dunk by Sanders.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Picked by Finney-Smith. Simmons with it. Now defended by Sanders. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ben Simmons. Pass to Sanders. Some nice passing by New York here, and Sanders throws it down.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Schroeder against Brunson. Back to Schroeder. Vucevic's screen on Brunson. Here's Schroeder.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2. Dennis Schroeder.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. DiVincenzo against Simmons. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. And being traded comes with some complicated emotions, I'm sure, right, guys?
Never for me, Ernie. All the teams that traded for me knew Shaka Claus was coming to town. And the present they'd be getting from me would be a ring.
Oh, yeah, a ring on the doorbell, because what happened in Orlando, Phoenix, Cleveland?
I get your point, Jet. Shaq, you want to move on? Yeah, I thought so. Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched. Guys, how about Victor Wembanyama?
He's been looking for a shot early on, going right at the defenders and keeping them on their heels.
With the way he's played, it makes sense they'd want to keep looking for him. And I'm guessing that's the plan. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 6. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Sanders. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Brunson with a clean look. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Thomas. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brunson against Vucevic. And there's the feed to Davis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Schroeder dishes to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. Here's Davis. And he converts the layup. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas kicks to Vucevic. He dishes it to Schroeder. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Schroeder missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Sanders passes to Brunson. Davis with it. There's the drive. He can't get it to go. Late D that time for Vucevic. Thomas finds Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Count the basket. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Sanders sets the screen for DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. 4th, Anthony Davis.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thomas against DiVincenzo. Thomas inside, misses in close.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Knicks. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, Brooklyn, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And seeing where the Knicks are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Finney-Smith kicks to Barnes. Here's Finney-Smith. Sanders covering. 6 to shoot. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Really left alone that time. Schroeder's got 20 points.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Schroeder against Brunson. Kicks it to Sanders. On the wing, DiVincenzo launches it. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thomas finds Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Davis with some nice D.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Sanders passes to Brunson. Over Thomas. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Sanders.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Schroeder against Brunson. And it's Schroeder missing. New York leading by 9. Davis kicks to Sanders. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Sanders has got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Vucevic, and again, no good by Brooklyn. And Sanders, here we go. Feeds it to Bridges. Nails the baby hook. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. Looking to end the run. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks.
Schroeder sees a passing lane off the screen and just fires it in there. His teammate was wide open for that one.
New York calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth 10 team.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. And New York with a change here, too. Anunoby's checked in. Brunson against Schroeder. New York moving the ball around. Sanders. New York, no good that time either.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Schroeder against Brunson. And Thomas, here we go.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here is Sanders. 8 points for him. Over Barnes. The 10-footer finds the target. 10 points for Smooth.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Schroeder following the score by New York. Outside Thomas. Vucevic with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Brunson after the miss from Vucevic, and there it is for him. And now a 12-point New York lead.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Vucevic is screen on Bridges from the baseline. Thomas, good. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Pass to Brunson. He kicks to Sanders. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Sanders has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for New York. And here's Schroeder. 20 points for him. Vucevic setting the pick for Schroeder. From the high post. And Davis pulls it down.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Brunson. Simmons pulls it in. Nets trail by 13. Schroeder up top. Brunson covering. Vucevic against Davis. And it's Vucevic missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Davis with a screen on Thomas. Thomas against Sanders. Davis surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Back to Sanders. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Schroeder kicks to Vucevic. There's the dish to Thomas. And Davis sends it back. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Anunoby. In the corner, Sanders with it. And another three for New York. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And here are the Knicks now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Bridges finds Brunson. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. 59 seconds left in the third. Schroeder against Brunson. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 39.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Brunson against Schroeder. Davis with a screen on Schroeder. Brunson the pass to Davis. Anunoby with it. Jacks up a 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson against Schroeder. Back to Simmons. Schroeder setting the pick for Simmons. Passes it to Thomas. No good from outside.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Now, Anunoby. Three-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks leading by 17. Diallo out there with Thomas. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Now, here's Anunoby. The shot will not fall. Now here's Thomas. Simmons looking it over. They set the pick. Pass to Clowney. From beyond the arc, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Clowney's got himself on the board with 3 there. And for the Knicks, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Outside, Davis. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Anunoby. Davis sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Anunoby, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line, Kevin Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. There's the pass to Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
Anthony Davis, 1 time from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Now here's Thomas. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
DiVincenzo against Thomas. And Anunoby slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Sharp following the score by New York. Simmons can't get it to go. Simmons against Hart.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
Second personal foul. Team seconds. Shooting for New York, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
And Hart drops them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Sharp. Back to Thomas. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hart. Pass to Kane. Now Davis. Back to DiVincenzo. Davis kicks to Hart. New York, no good that time either. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 17-point game. Hard against Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Now here is Davis. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3.
And the Knicks lead by 17.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
Simmons against Hart. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Kane grabs the board. New York leading by 17. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Outside Thomas. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
And Brooklyn has possession, following the score by New York. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 15-5 run. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Hard against Simmons. It's rebounded by New York. Davis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And he gets it to go.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thomas finds Diallo. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Thomas. Diallo the pass to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Can they get it? Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. You just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
That free throw good from Thomas. And of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman George Gervin, or Dr. J Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there any one better than Magic Johnson?
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. McBride passes to Anunoby, and it's blocked. Thomas with the ball. Here's Schroeder. A stupendous finish in traffic. Schroeder's got 22.
Well, fighting through some defense right there. Schroeder showing some offensive confidence right now.
Oh, Anunoby in position. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Nets on defense. Here's McBride. Shoots over Schroeder.
Unbelievable work by Schroeder there to get right up in the guy's face and make the shot tough.
Barnes passes to Thomas. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Now here's Thomas. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Schroeder kicks to Barnes. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Hart, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brooklyn with the ball. Now Finney-Smith dishes to Thomas. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Robinson a screen on Thomas. Kane the pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Thomas. Floats one up. Takes it out to Schroeder. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's Thomas outside. The rebound by McBride.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Anunoby. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Kane. Thomas covering. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Here's Schroeder following the score by New York. Stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Kane. Passes it to Robinson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Barnes. Schroeder kicks to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a massive shot from Schroeder there with the shot clock winding down.
McBride passes to Hart. Robinson a screen on Barnes. Here's Hart. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 41% for the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Anthony Davis.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. There's 38 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Hart the pass to Robinson. Back to Hart. And that one is stuffed right through.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Knicks making the shot. Vucevic dishes to Schroeder. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thomas outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's Holloway. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, AD. Efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got in the gym yesterday and just played some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it helped me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just try to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.